Hello, my name is Braynoski.
And I'm Austin Morales, and you're watching The Inner Gamer On.
And today we're talking about Square Enix selling off Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, and much more to the Embracer Group. What's going to happen with the franchises such as Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, and the new Guardians of the Galaxy game that just come out? We're going to talk about that and much more.
And as always, if you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, and bang that bell, because it helps us out more than you know, and you're amazing for doing it. So bang it. Bang it hard.
The big headline, I think, of the week that I was very, very shocked to see, but is interesting nonetheless. Square Enix has announced that they are selling off Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, and much, much more, which includes things like the Tomb Raider IP, Deus Ex, and Thief, and more than 50 other intellectual properties. So this is kind of insane. They're buying it for $300 million, which to me doesn't sound like a whole lot of money.
That's not
for all these studios, especially when you think about what did Bethesda sell for, like $3 billion, I think, or something like that. Bethesda purchase price.
We're looking it up, guys.
We're looking it up live.
Let's see.
$7.5 billion.
$7.5 billion. Okay, given it's a whole studio with years of stuff.
Well, it's not just a studio; it's a parent company that owns a bunch of it. So they that would be like the equivalent of them buying Square Enix in this situation.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But still, I feel like there's a lot more. I mean, there's a shitload of properties under these companies they're buying. It's just kind of crazy.
You're right.
So $300 million just seems like drop in the bucket kind of deal. But I mean, hey, who knows? So they're going to get 1,100 employees from the 3 studios across 8 locations around the world, and they're all going to become Embracer Group employees. Now, for those that don't know who Embracer Group is a parent company conglomerate that has a lot of shit that they own that you don't even realize. They own Gearbox. They own Saber Interactive, responsible for World War Z. They own Coke Media, and that's also a big brand. They own... What was the other one that I was thinking of the other day? Oh, Coffee Stain Studios and several others. Deep Rock, the people that did Deep Rock and stuff like that.
That's great.
They just own a lot of properties, and it's a lot of like more-ish B tier kind of games, but still a huge like number of studios that they have access to. So it's pretty wild, and I've seen their name a lot in a lot of things because they don't just own. They don't just own studios. Oh, they also own THQ Nordic, so they bought that up whenever THQ disbanded.
Nice.
But they own a group called like Asmodee that makes they make board games, and they also own Dark Horse Media, which I think does like anime and shit like that.
They do comics and stuff.
Yeah, comics. Yeah. So they have a lot of properties.
Yeah,
basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So with this deal, I mean, what's really interesting is like this opens up a whole new potential because like I feel like in recent years Square Enix they've been pumping out a lot of titles for a lot of different games with a bunch of different stuff, but they've done a bad job with a lot of these. I mean, I continually see, and we all continually see like things of like, oh, so and so game didn't meet Square Enix's expectations. Marvel's Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy didn't.
Somehow.
What was the other one that I was thinking of that was fairly recent that came out that just did not? Oh, Outriders. So all these games that came out where they were like, apparently Outriders still hasn't made a profit. And like they're having all these issues, and it almost seems to be like Square Enix's fault, kind of, in that I don't see any other studio that notoriously across the board posts articles about things performing less than expectations. So that was surprising to me. But the reason they're selling this off is because they want to focus more into blockchain, AI, and the cloud. So they want to invest in those fields. So they're going to do less on like publishing titles and more on like investing in technologies. So yeah.
Yeah, I heard that they were just trying to get more into crypto or NFTs.
Yeah, exactly.
Which apparently is drastically falling in value.
Yeah, a lot of them are having some issues. Like
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where I think it needs a reset, and it's going through possibly. It's not going through a reset yet, but but I think we're definitely going to see one in the next couple of years of like these things are all overvalued and they need to like bring it down to like a more practical sense.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, what's interesting about this is like we know that not Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics is working on the next Tomb Raider. They're likely going to put Marvel's Avengers to rest, which sucks because I mean, I still like Marvel's Avengers, but that one has a little bit more content coming out, but they've considered that a commercial failure in their mind. But Tomb Raider,
It is.
I mean, like, do we want more Tomb Raider? That's what I'm curious about. Like, does that need to come out?
I would like it to come out.
Okay.
But I hope they would do better with the story this time, or whatever game they decide to come out with. Because
Yeah.
I thought the last one was not that great,
Really?
story-wise.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of people enjoyed it, and that's great. But for me, it's probably there's glaring issues. Go back and listen to me talk all about that when I reviewed it. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a franchise, and they've done good to revive the character and the world that she's in, and it'd be cool to kind of maybe look at some of those old games that had a little more mysticism in it and bring that forward.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I'm excited for what they do with Eidos Montreal too, or what if they give, because I mean, they did Deus Ex, which was fantastic, and we've talked about Guardians of the Galaxy was fucking awesome. It was so good, and
Writing was
yeah
on point the whole game. There was never a lull moment.
Yeah. They actually do have some good writing because I thought I didn't play, what was it, Mankind Undivided or whatever. I didn't play that one.
Yeah.
But Human Revolution I thought was awesome. Like it was really, really good. And the writing was
Human
good.
Revolution's
The gameplay.
The last one that came out?
Wait, no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking
Mankind
backwards.
Divided.
Whatever the second one was.
Yeah, I forgot which one. But that one was not that great. I expected a lot more, and they hyped that game up, being like, look at all these mechanics and things you can do. And I was like, man, it's just not hitting the same way that it should. I was really, really sad about that.
Yeah, Human Revolution was the second one. That was one that I played that I really liked.
Oh, you liked it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did not like it.
The second one?
Yeah.
Really? But you liked the third one? Or did you play the third one?
Oh, sorry. What was the third one?
Mankind Divided was the third one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the last one that came out.
That's
Okay.
what I'm not talking about.
Oh, okay. You're talking about
Yeah, this is the second one because there was
when
like
that came out, it was like Cyberpunk for back then, and it was awesome.
yeah, it was really good. I want to go back and play the third one, but I have not done that. So
Yeah, not worth it.
yeah,
And I put it on this laptop, and it still was chugging.
really?
Yeah,
Damn.
you can't even do it on high graphics. That was crazy. Well, maybe I didn't have it plugged in. I don't know. Anyway,
Cool. Well, there you go. Big, huge acquisition. We'll see where things go with that in the near future.